simpler and see if he can play faster.
They said we were getting in our own way. So stop thinking, play fast. 3rd down and 2.
That is
Redskins
a good question.
Man across the board.
Trubisky to pass on 3rd down, puts it to the outside, but a diving effort from Allen Robinson will go for 4 yards and a chain mover.
Very nice route by Allen Robinson. He turned number 31, Fabian Moreau, around. Easy completion. That's what you want. Mitch wasn't quite on target, but it was a nice, easy throw, 5-6 yard out route. Get the young man some early completions and get him in rhythm.
Robinson, the most targeted Bears receiver since the start of last year. Pulls it out of Cohen and gets it over to Patterson. Well, that Redskins defense is happy to have some faces back in the lineup, particularly up front with Jonathan Allen. He's in his 3rd season out of Alabama. Ryan Kerrigan has been the Iron Man. And in the defensive backfield, Josh Norman, the veteran, has struggled a bit defending the deep ball. Fabian Moreau back healthy.
Well, the entire defense is struggling. Pass rush hasn't been there, which put the back end in a very susceptible situation, and they've been getting beat deep.
First time we see the rookie Montgomery now at running back. Play action on 2nd and 4, and he'll go back to Montgomery, and Montgomery with the extra effort able to get through Cole Holcomb's tackle attempt.
He should have never had that first down.
I like what they're doing early on. Nice play action. Let's see if there's a deep route. Nothing there. Throw it out in the flat to Montgomery, who's a do-it-all back. Not only can he run inside and outside, but he can catch the ball very well. Nice start so far by the offensive game plan from Matt Nagy, for Mitch Trubisky.
Sprint left, quick throw, and gets it again to Robinson, who's able to turn upfield and keep his balance and then stepped out.
You know, when I talked to Mitch yesterday, I asked him, I said, do you feel comfortable throwing on the run? And his eyes lit up.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, I like playing out of the pocket. He showed it right there, getting out of the pocket. You don't think when you're out of the pocket.
He said, I feel like a kid. I'm just in the backyard. I'm on the go. I'm chucking the ball around. So I think that falls into that bucket of stop thinking and just play, right?
Exactly.
Walt Anderson heading up our crew tonight. 2-time Super Bowl official is Walt, 24th year in the league.
Neutral zone infraction number 93, defense, 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
Second year for Matt Nagy. It's from that Andy Reid coaching tree. 6 current head coaches from Andy Reid's tutelage. Just off the hands of Cohen.
But you can kind of see the game plan earlier on. We're going to go a little tempo, not allow Mitch to think too much, get him out on the edge. Couple of a rollout left, rollout right.
You had to restart too.
Tariq Cohen there. If he was a couple inches taller, he probably would have caught that one.
Yep. Cohen comes in at 5'6". 8th play here of this opening drive.
Yeah, I got to save up for
just 1 touchdown and 22 possessions.
Ethernet
cord. To
cord.
the outside to Trey Burton, and Burton is wrapped up right away by Landon Collins, who is allowed to walk away in free agency from the Giants and signed an $84 million contract with Washington.
And I like Collins in this role. Notice where he is. He's really close to the line of scrimmage where he can make impact plays. I like that.
3rd down and 9.
If you see Mitch holding his ears, that means the coach, Matt Nagy, is still talking to him. He's telling him, the defense is in this, make sure you check to that.
Now the play clock runs down where the communication is turned off. Here's 3rd and 9. Flag comes in as raining down on him is the rookie Montez Sweat.
I'm surprised Montez Sweat actually got to the quarterback.
Illegal hands, hands to the face, number 75, offense. That penalty is declined, 4th down.
And in doing so, they sack him right out of field goal range as the rookie, the 26th overall draft pick, comes in with all that speed and all that range after Trubisky.
Yeah, he ran 4.42 at the combine. I've been waiting to see 4.42 show up on the field. With that kind of speed, sometimes you don't need a great move. You just put your hand down, get off on the ball, and turn the corner. Nice play there by Sweat.
You know, Sweat's 6'6", got 35 and 3/4 inch arms, and he's got that speed that you mentioned. O'Donnell on to try to pin the Skins here. And takes a bounce into the end zone. So they start.
Hey, shout out to Montez Sweat. He actually got to the quarterback. Hey, shout out to the one person that's still rocking with me. I appreciate that. During commercials, I do pause the audio and due to copyright reasons. Yeah, I most definitely got to save up and get an Ethernet cord because I want to start hardwiring in for these streams so we don't have no issues.
Season. The starter for Washington says, I'm playing on borrowed time, but I'm loving life. He loves what he does. He knows, hey, the #1 pick, Haskins, first rounder, is behind him, so it's only a matter of time before Haskins blossoms and develops here in Washington. He's been off to a pretty decent start to get the year going. They need to find themselves a W. Adrian Peterson in the backfield, and the future Hall of Famer tries to spin out against that Bears front, and as is often the case, the pursuit is there with Smith and Trevathan.
You know, we discussed talent and what makes a really good defense. I want you to watch these guys as they go to the ball. Eddie Goldman inside, Akeem Hicks. Now watch the white shirts go to the football. It's not just one guy bringing him down. It's 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. Doesn't take talent, just takes effort.
Second and 9. Flag is down as he tries to drive the ball over the middle to Paul Richardson. It goes incomplete. Coverage came from the All-Pro Eddie Jackson.
Brought a little pressure there to Bears. 24 Buster screen. Nickelback coming in there. Just trying to heat him up. Chuck Pagano taking over Vic Fangio.
There are fouls by both teams. Illegal formation, the offense, number 85 was covering an eligible receiver. Illegal hands to the face, number 20 of the defense. Those two fouls will offset will replay second down.
So we'll dance that dance again. Remember, the Skins are absent the 6-time Pro Bowler Trent Williams of left tackle as that holdout continues. But they have one of the best-looking young guys in the league with the rookie receiver Terry McLaurin. They feel great about him. The only rookie in Skins history with touchdowns in each of his first 2 career games. They need to get him going here against this Bears defense. Second down and 9 for Keenum and company. Keenum with time and off the hands of Jeremy Sprinkle. Well, they gave him some protection against Khalil Mack coming in against the left tackle, and they had a chance for it, but it'll be a 3rd and long.
Well, and that was a nice throw by Case Keenum. Sprinkle goes up the seam, and Keenum he's staring at him, but he puts the ball right on his hands. And Sprinkle, you got to come down. You got to catch that. You got Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix on your back. Keenum makes a nice throw. Just catch it, big fella. You're going to need plays like that against this defense.
Sprinkle getting some extended time because Jordan Reed has been dealing with a concussion, and they miss him. 3rd down and 9. Keenum.
Oh, my goodness.
That is Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix a year ago here.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
Here in D.C.
Hey, put in the guy that I have on my on my background. After that, you give them an easy points like that.
37-yard pick 6
Yeah.
return for Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix.
You know, I love it. The Bears, they play a lot
Come
of zone
on,
right
man.
now, but they're in 2-man. And the safety, Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix, is back. He's reading the quarterback's eyes. And he knows that when the ball is in the air, he can break and go get it. And between he and Eddie Jackson, when they catch the football, they turn into offenders. They're trying to score the football. Nice play as he kind of tiptoes down the sideline.
And you see Marker came giving you that shot of him staying in. Last year traded from Green Bay here to Washington. And then Eddie Jackson convinced him to sign with Chicago, saying, hey, it's just like our days in Bama. That was like the time, wasn't it, right there? And now one of the question marks answered, and that is Eddie Pinheiro. He's got that pinched nerve, able to put the extra point through.
I can't believe that, though. He threw it straight to Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix. Like, threw it straight to him. You cannot, and I repeat, cannot give the Chicago Bears easy points like that. What's going on, Dwayne Boatwright? Man, haha, Clinton Dix got easy points
in Denver, but then he had an injury in the weight room, pinched nerve, did hit the extra point moments ago. That after the Bears had their 7th defensive touchdown since the start of last season.
I just love what the Bears are doing. They're playing man underneath, but these two safeties, watch these two guys as the play rolls. They're eyeing the quarterback. Case Keenum starts to look to the left, and then watch him break.
Oh, absolutely, Dwayne.
Eyes on the ball, man underneath, two safeties with their eyes on the ball.
I still can't believe he threw it straight to him.
And Keenum, you can try to look him off, but when those safeties back there have no responsibility, they can watch your eyes.
Pick six.
This is a great play by Clinton Dix.
Clinton Dix, who was here in Washington a year ago, there were reports out there that the Skins actually offered him more money than the Bears, but he said, I want to go to a place where I feel like it's about winning.
Okay, come on.
And he came back here and just
there we
did
go.
that as Adrian Peterson
Let's go, AP.
For 5. So that star-studded defense with Akeem Hicks up
absolutely,
front
when we play them.
Tonight. Roquan
That's a
Smith,
good
the number 8 overall pick
scouting report on both teams.
Like Matt from that backer position. You just saw what Clinton Dix is all about. As Paul Richardson
is he gonna have the
just ahead of that line.
Yeah, okay. They're going to give it to him
on the tackle. 6-yard reception.
You know, both teams going a little tempo. Defensive coordinator Chuck Pagano. Interesting thing. New defensive coordinator, usually when you're a new guy in a place, you want to come in and put your own stamp on things. He said, you know what? I want to come in and just try to tweak it a little bit. These guys were already good. I had to regain their trust. And when he did that, now they've all bought in. Really, really good defense he has here in Chicago.
Of course, he replaced Vic Fangio, who left to take the head coaching job with Denver. They are off to a rough start out there in Denver. Just a yard that time from Peterson. Roy Robertson Harris on the tackle. He gets the start with Bilal Nichols out with a broken hand.
You can tell both coaches are trying to get their quarterbacks in rhythm with no huddle.
2nd down and 8. Play action for Keenum. And he's taken
Khalil Mack got him.
At the end, Khalil Mack with the sack.
Look at number 52 here, Khalil Mack. He's one of the best players in the National Football League. But guess what? You got to block him. Somebody has to come over here and block Khalil Mack. Nobody does.
Come on, man.
That is too easy. Defensive Player of the Year, all the accolades.
Sprinkle, that was your guy.
Nobody comes to get him. That's a fundamental mistake by the Redskins offense.
The 2nd of the year for Mack. Had 12.5 last year, his first year with the Bears after coming over from Oakland. 3rd and 22 after that from Khalil Mack. And he's chasing Keenum again as Keenum just has to dump it off to Thompson. And they will be punting away.
Yeah, it's getting to that point where
effort, just continue first effort.
We might see Dwayne Haskins sighting.
You know, he plays the game at a different level. I've never seen a guy so hungry just to get after the quarterback. It's not about what he did last year. He's already concerned about what he can do next. Really, really fun to watch him play.
Tress Waves played his entire career here with the Redskins. On to punt. And Cohen back to return. As Cohen fields it at the 16. That flag is down as he gets a decent return on it. Maybe walking this one back. 20-yard return after the 48-yard punt.
What's going on, 2K Plays?
You sit there and you look at Khalil Mack on a couple of those plays back to back, and they're just those.
What's going on, the Gridiron Blitz?
But if you're Washington, you can't just give him sacks. I mean, somebody's got to come over and at least blow on him or touch him.
How you doing over there?
Some help.
During the return, holding the receiving team. Be half the distance to the goal. First down, Timeout.
Let's go. Half the distance to the goal. Let's go. Let's back him up. But, man, I'm telling you, we might see a Dwayne Haskins sighting. Because Case Keenum ain't doing it. Oh, anytime, brother. Dwayne, anytime, man. This is why I do this. You know, I try to help people out as best as I can. You know, that's why me and the Gridiron Blitz, we do this. You know, yeah, the subscribers are nice. Yeah, the likes are nice and, you know, all that. But, man, we just love to watch football. You know, that we get such a short season that we just try to watch all football as much as we can. Gridiron Blitz says, not great. Uh-oh. Oh, man. They got some questionable commercials. So hopefully that the Redskins pick up this win.
Hilton all with 4. Mitch Trubisky, his first drive, he had 5 completions. They were all under 10 yards. And a pass here from inside his own 5, and he gets this completed for a first down to Trey Burton.
Well, I love the changes they've made on the offense. They're not going to allow him to hold the.
Oh, absolutely.
They're doing a nice job of that tonight.
Tariq Cohen trying to get out to the left side, but John Bostic, facing his former team, was able to track him down.
Number 68, offense. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
And that's against James Daniels, the starting
Let's
center
go.
for the Bears.
Man, they need to stop this music stuff.
He admitted to us they were doing too much. They wanted to simplify the game plan and get the ball out of his hands. So far, so good.
Penalty backs the Bears up to a 1st and 20. Trubisky.
Get him! Yes!
Too long. Let's see where they
Safety, come on.
That was Ioannidis.
Safety, come on.
On Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh, come on.
Spotting beyond.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Really? Almost to the 2?
Fishing analyst.
I want you to watch Matt Ioannidis right here as he comes inside and he humps inside. There's supposed to be a double team. He splits the double team. That is just great effort.
That should have been a safety.
Inside, splitting the double team from the center and the right guard.
John Perry, what about the spotting of that ball?
Good spot, right where the initial contact is made. Great spot by the officials.
2nd and 29 on the slant as he's able to get it to Allen Robinson, who was well covered by Josh Norman. That goes for 11 yards. It'll be 3rd down from there.
Yeah, where he contacts him at, yeah, it's right there on the 1 yard line. Then his momentum takes him back in the end zone. I think that's a good job by the refs there.
So a 3rd and
No,
19.
that should have been a safety.
3rd and 19, young quarterback backed up. Your defense is playing well. Something safe here. Screen or draw and see if you can bust one.
They only bring 3 as he gets it
Get him.
to Gabriel, who splits defenders out towards the 22-yard line. That was Fabian Moreau making the tackle there.
So they should have some good field position.
Good start so far by Greg Minuski's defense, who's the defensive coordinator for the Redskins. This defense has been much maligned. Off to a really good start, playing zone. Josh Norman coming up, being aggressive. Got to be happy with the way they're playing right now.
Pat O'Donnell try to turn this ball over and drive it. And Quinn will have a chance at a return here.
You dum-dum.
Goes down just beyond the 48-yard return on the 45-yard line. Now Trubisky was feeling the heat there that last go-round. Matt Ioannidis coming after him down near the goal line. A couple of sacks for the Skins early on tonight. All money managers might see the same, but some of their clients' cookie-cutter portfolios.
See, he should, on that return, he should have reversed it, and he could have at least got maybe another 5 to 10 more yards. I might have to actually go see that.
Football.
Oh, can't play that. Oh, next Monday, Bengals and Steelers. Hopefully, Bengals can get off the snide.
From Jimmy G late to get the win for the 49ers. The ball was thrown short into the inside to Jeremy Sprinkle, who made an effort for it. And that'll go for a first down. 11-yard reception as Sprinkle had to come back and find that ball. It's a heck of an effort just to get to it.
Wow. He missed the first one that was in his hands. He made a more difficult catch there.
Oh, come on.
Adrian
Oh, come on.
Taking on
Let's
that
go, AP.
workhorse roll. 7 yards there. Had that touchdown run last week that has him now 5th on the NFL's all-time rushing touchdown list.
I think he's going to run with an attitude.
That is
he's really ticked off. He was inactive week 1.
Yes.
I think he's got renewed energy now.
Was Darius Geis injured?
There you go.
To
First
Trey
down,
Quinn, who was
out of bounds. Let's
the
go.
last draft pick of the 2018 draft. That labeled Mr. Irrelevant. He has been very relevant for the Skins now in his second season.
Yeah, a little RPO there. Get it outside. When you have a great defense, you want to make them play in space. You don't want them all bottled up. Spread them out, empty formations. Make them make one-on-one tackles because we know that Chicago likes to gain tackle.
Hey, 5-9, 5-9, 5-9. Set! 5-8, 180. What's that?
There's Peterson, able to keep his balance and go ahead for 4.
$60 away from breaking the record for rushing touchdowns.
So he's had some of his best games against Chicago. 2nd and 6 now. As Keenum has time, looking over options, then running out of time and goes incomplete.
My goodness.
As finally, it was Khalil Mack getting after Case Keenum.
It doesn't always have to be man-to-man. Zone coverage on the back end. Khalil Mack against Morgan Moses. Outside, he tries to hold him, but just look at him. He's just effort, just the second effort. I was blocked early on, but I'm going to give you a second effort.
See what he's done.
See, if he would have held that
earlier,
he would have had all the time in the world.
For Khalil Mack. 3rd down and 6.
Chicago looks to be in a pressure front.
There's Keenum trying to step up into that pocket. Ball came out.
Wow.
It was recovered by the Bears. That looked like Trevathan coming out with it. There it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Hold on.
Flag is down here.
Prior to the fumble, illegal hands to the face, number 20, defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
That's Prince Amukamara.
Uh-oh, somebody's down. Looks like a lineman.
Looks like Brendan Sheriff, a fine right guard for Washington, being tended to by the medical staff.
Yeah, number 20 here, Prince Amukamara. You're going to have a game inside. He's here. He's coming around. Nice pressure from the Bears up front, but the penalty is going to be on number 20, Prince Amukamara.
Right there. He was right.
Ticky-tack there, maybe.
You see, as he puts that hand up to the face, and then McLaurin makes an in-cut and was open for a moment there.
Yeah, I'm not really sure I like that one. The hand just touched the face. It didn't like he grabbed it.
Boog, those deep officials, when the defensive back goes direct to the mask, that is a correct call. Big call because it did look like a fumble. 5 yards and a first down for Washington.
So it takes the fumble recovery away and gives the Skins a first down. Not much there that time, as Peterson just trying to work his way back to the line of scrimmage. Remember, at the end of that play, Brandon Sheriff was injured. And he's been a steady force up front for the Skins now for 5 years. A couple Pro Bowls on his resume.
And if I'm Jay Gruden and I'm going to run this football, I'm going to run it at number 94, Leonard Floyd, and also I'm going to run it at Khalil Mack. I'm going to run it on the edges of this defense at your best bet against this Bears front.
2nd down and 9. Keenum incomplete as he was trying to hook up with McLaurin. And now 52 loves these moments. 3rd and 9.
Well, it's a big 3rd down here early on. If I'm Jay Gruden, I'm going to make sure I tell my offensive coordinator, hey, let's double team number 52, Khalil Mack. I can't allow him to wreck my game plan like he's done so far.
3rd and 9 for Keenum.
Oh, my
Down,
goodness.
And another flag is down back at the line of scrimmage.
Offside, number 59, defense. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Danny Trevathan, offsides.
So changes things here with a 3rd and 4 now. More manageable situation for Keenum. Or Chris Thompson in the backfield.
Well, also Khalil Mack is out of the game, so he should get a little bit more time in the pocket. Bears look to be in a pressure front with 1 safety in the post.
And another flag comes down as Keenum is able to dive ahead for the 1st down. As you saw the Bears defender coming across the line.
Looks like another offsides there.
Yep, right on the right side of that defense.
Offside, number 99, defense. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is 1st down.
Yeah.
Big Aaron Lynch is hard to hide, charging in there at 6'6", 270.
You know what happens is these guys, everyone wants to make a play. So when I blitz as a linebacker and I'm Danny Trevathan, I know these other guys are coming too. So I'm trying to get there quicker. Aaron Lynch the same way. Got to go back and play disciplined football.
9th play of the drive, aided by a couple of flags. The turnover that wasn't. And now they come with the counter. And Peterson will take it ahead for 4 as the 1st quarter counts down here.
And that's the end of the
first
first.
quarter touchdown now in their last 12.
Yeah, they definitely need to, what do you call it? We definitely could be seeing Dwayne Haskins today. Shout out to all 17 people in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Definitely click on the Gridiron Blitz and go to his channel and subscribe to him as well. This is what we do. We do this Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. And then we have shows on Tuesday and Friday. Yeah, they do got time. It's just the play that Case Keenum is playing with. It's like he seems off. You know, he's getting balls batted down. He's throwing it straight to the defense. He's fumbling. You know, it's these little minute things that, you know, can snowball out of control. Plus, I want to see Haskins because that, you know, I still laugh every single time I see Mitch Trubisky under center because they passed up on Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. But yeah, during commercials and all that music stuff that the NFL loves to put in their broadcasts, I do have to mute it for copyright infringement. So if you bear with me during the those times, I appreciate it. Oh, absolutely. Shout out to the Gridiron Blitz as well.
Of Washington. 2nd and 6 now for the Skins. Play action. Keenum. Here comes Mack after him again. Another flag is down. Could be a holding here as he was trying to get it to Vernon Davis. See that chat between Mack
Holding,
and Donald Penn.
number 72, offense, 10-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Donald Penn, the 3-time Pro Bowler who was signed with the absence of Trent Williams, who's holding out.
Nice move by Khalil Mack. He goes up and underneath, and Donald Penn, the left tackle, just doesn't have quite enough athleticism anymore to go to that secondary move. This guy can play the run, play the pass. He can beat you with an array of moves. Just have fun tonight watching 52.
It's such a long night of work when you're a left tackle against this guy, isn't it?
Or right tackle.
Yep, that's right. I mean, you know, you see him line up all over the place. So here's a 2nd and 16 after the penalty.
Yeah, we did get our butts whooped.
Gets it out to Quinn, and Quinn spins just inside the 15-yard.
But I still say go blue.
7-yard reception there.
Case has got to be careful here on this 3rd down. Those 2 safeties are going to be back there. They're going to be watching his eyes and watching the ball. I know you want a touchdown, but you got to make sure you go ahead and secure the field goal here.
Yeah, that was football magic.
In the zone coverage.
That was a great game, though.
Coming back into the game. Heard it was an ankle injury why he left at the end of the 1st quarter. He's back in for this 3rd down and 9.
Watch these 2 safeties here deep. Case Keenum should be reading them.
It almost looks like the
Keenum taken down yet again. This time
Danny
it's
Trevathan.
Danny Trevathan.
Let's watch number 59 here, Danny Trevathan with the okie doke. He lines up out there, he rushes, and he does a dead leg. He acts as if he's looking the other way. The guard goes that way. He says, you know what? Now I'm going.
Wow.
Sometimes you can beat them with athletic ability. Sometimes you beat them with smarts. Nice, smart look-away move by Danny Trevathan.
It'll be a 43-yard attempt from Dustin Hopkins.
Wow, he missed it.
For Hopkins. So the 11-play drive goes without any points for Coach Gruden.
Are you kidding me? Oh. That is, wow. I'll tell you what, the past, what, 2 years, 3 years, rough for Yeah, I most definitely gotta save up for a long enough Ethernet cord. 'Cause my signal be acting a fool. That's crazy.
one of 2 official marching bands in the NFL. Baltimore, of course, has the Marching Ravens. Great tradition that goes back in Baltimore. Not much there for David Montgomery. David Montgomery, who was the 3rd round pick of the Bears out of Iowa State. They like what they see with him.
They should love him. He's a workaholic. He used to steal the code to the facility in college and go work out at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's the type of work ethic that this young man has.
Coach Nagy said to us, he said, all this guy cares about is football.
Neutral zone infraction number 52. Defense, 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
And Montgomery's their best running back. You know, the more you talk to the general manager, Ryan Pace, and the head coach, Matt Nagy, they say, we got to get 32 going. Hadn't played a ton of football. We got to incorporate him in this offense. Look for him to have a big workload tonight.
Trubisky's going to check here. Montgomery flanks him on 2nd and 5. There was some movement.
False start, number 17, offense. 5-yard penalty, still second down.
First false start against the Bears this year.
Whoops. Yeah, they got to get this so many penalty flags under control because this is ridiculous.
Going, but all those throws were under 10 yards.
Well, it's got to be a little bit more aggressive because as a defense, if I know you're not going to go down the field, then I'm going to start crowding the line with my safeties. Landon Collins is going to start to creep. Number 35, Dante Nicholson is going to start to creep down.
2nd and 10. A little bit of traffic there as they set up the screen with Montgomery, who spins his way out to the 38-yard line, brought down by Jimmy Moreland.
It's a good play by Jimmy Moreland, rookie corner, playing nickel back, coming up and tackling.
He had a great career at James Madison.
Redskins haven't gotten much pressure on opposing quarterbacks on 3rd down. Let's see what they do here.
3rd and 4. They only bring 4 against Trubisky, who has plenty of time to find the target at midfield as he's able to go to 11-yard reception to Allen Robinson.
Anytime your quarterback stands up in the pocket and pats the ball 1,001, 1,002, that's on the pass rush. Redskins are playing a little zone coverage. Trubisky looks comfortable, no pass rush whatsoever. Nice rhythm throw there by Mitch.
Now from midfield to pass on 1st down. And that is incomplete as he was looking for Taylor Gabriel.
And he had Gabriel open. That's just an inaccurate throw by Mitch. You know, it's amazing. If you listen to Tramon Williams week 1 when the Packers played the Bears, they wanted to put the game in Mitch's hands. They said he was inaccurate. You talked to Landon Collins. We want to put the game in Mitch's hands because he's inaccurate. There's a case in point right there where Mitch had a wide open receiver and he did not put it on him.
I appreciate the 21 in the chat.
This weekend, a common refrain. Let number 10 try to beat us. We don't think he's good enough to.
You can get that.
Is it a free play? Flag is down as he took a shot to Anthony Miller, but unable to connect there.
I appreciate the 24 in the chat.
Offside, number 91, defense. 5-yard penalty, still second down.
And it was Kerrigan who came offside.
I like what they're trying to do. Just a little rub or pick here and get him on the outside. Just a little bit of separation. All you need is just a little bit in the National Football League, and that's wide open. And even on a penalty, Mitch, just a little inaccurate. You got to drop that ball in there. Drop it in the garbage can the way the quarterbacks do it.
If you're new to this channel, this is what I do on Mondays, Thursdays,
Empty look for Trubisky.
And Sundays.
To Trey Burton, well blocked as they go ahead to the first down. You know, but you bring up Trubisky and what some of the opponents are saying, what a lot of the media is saying, but he understands who he is. When it comes to the criticism, he goes, listen, I know who I am. I've got the talent. I'm all about finding the solution. He's very comfortable and composed with all the criticism that's heaped on him.
I'd be too, because I know that I can do it. For him, it's about doing it. We're seeing the change tonight. They're allowing him to get to the line. The coaches
You're welcome,
him,
Ryan.
similar to what McVay does with golf at the line of scrimmage.
As he pulls, and then he dives ahead for a gain of about 1.5 yards there.
Just a zone read there. End closes, you pull it, quarterback takes off. You know, Mitch ran the football a lot at the University of North Carolina.
Yeah, I try to stay quiet during the actual play,
it makes him feel like he's playing the game
just so you know people that want to watch the game or listen to the game can listen.
That was the fewest by a first-round pick in the last 15 years. From 13 starts at North Carolina to the 2nd overall pick in 2017, drafted ahead of Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. 2nd and 8 as they go with that orbit motion with Cohen, and instead downfield thrown high, and a flag comes in as Montgomery was the intended target. The coverage came from John Bostic.
Prior to the pass, illegal contact, number 32, defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Jimmy Moreland, nickelback for the Skins.
Yeah, I mean, just look at Mitch. He's got 32. David Montgomery coming out of the backfield, and that's open. That is wide open right there at that point, but he doesn't hit him in stride, and now it's an overthrow. His ball's hitting the ground.
Inside run Montgomery as he tried to catch that seam, gets a little extra effort from his friends on the offensive line as he goes for 8 yards there. 3 penalties on the Washington defense on this drive.
Yeah, defensive coordinator Greg Minuski is not going to be happy with that. You know,
So Ryan Parsons, what's your favorite team?
A lot of people wanted him to be fired last year. Jay Gruden kept him. They changed a couple of assistants, but the defense hasn't played well so far this season.
Jay Gruden said defense last week a little too vanilla. 2nd and 2. Nothing vanilla about that. Aggressively attacking into the backfield as Ioannidis and Sweat corral him.
I don't like that play call. 2nd and 2, and you run your smallest running back inside. Where's Montgomery? If you're Matt Nagy, help your offense out. You have a big back that wants to run downhill. No need to run Tariq Cohen on a 2nd and 2.
There is Montgomery. Montgomery's 222 pounds. Cohen is 180.
Simple math.
Yeah. So here's a 3rd and 2, 9th play of this drive.
What's going on, Abdul Terrell?
And a timeout called by Chicago. I had a good visit with Matt Nagy yesterday and asked him all about what's going on with this offense, the struggles that they've had. He says,
fame over fortune, what's going on, brother?
Because I think I maybe put too much out there. I want to play easier football and play fast. Don't think too much.
Well, and as a player, you like that. You like the coach saying, hey, it's my fault. I tried to do too much. They had all 14 or 15 personnel groups.
Yes.
So far tonight, only 3 or 4. So you can tell where they're trying to simplify the offense, where everyone can play fast. We talk a lot about the quarterback. It's not just him. It's everyone else has to play fast. Let's see what he calls here on the 3rd and short.
Yeah, you just have Trubisky act more like the point guard, not be the hero.
Yeah.
Just distribute the ball to some of these playmakers. Here's 3rd and 2, 9th play of this drive. As Montgomery is in the backfield.
Anytime
now.
you have tight formation,
I appreciate
watch those
that.
receivers running out, getting into the flat, they're creating room.
3rd and 2. Straight drop for Trubisky, shallow cross.
Gave up the
Anthony
first.
Miller, and a first down for Chicago.
Like number 17, Miller here is just going to up and come across. Does a nice job of showing Mitch his numbers as he comes across. Now Mitch can see him, hit him in stride, and now you allow your playmakers to have the ball in space. They really don't have a number.
Running with all the blockers in front. And he's inside the 5. So they go with that full backfield with the direct snap to Cordero Patterson. And Shaheen and Cohen out there blocking in front.
Oh, it's like the old veer, man. You're going to have a blocker here, and here. It's a student body left, but we're coming out of the backfield. They even got Cohen blocking everybody out front. And Cordero Patterson, remember, he played running back in high school.
Yep.
So he's used to carrying the football from that position.
Well, he's a do-it-all in this league. He's a big guy. He's a fast guy. Goes 6'2", 228. Had a 46-yard run last week against Denver.
All right, come on, Redskins. You got to stop this.
And goal. Cohen motions out. Empty look for Trubisky. And Trubisky will have the easy toss to Gabriel for the score. And finally, the Bears offense does that this year.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with anyone in the NFC North right now either.
Look at him. For a minute there, I didn't think he saw him. And then just a nice, easy throw where Gabriel can catch it. Love what they're doing. Motion it up. Look at Gabriel. Going to go up and come all the way across the formation. Gets lost in the trash. Gets lost. The Redskins don't see him. Comes all the way across the formation.
And this has been the downfall for the Redskins defense this year, as Pinheiro,
it's going to be tough, Dwayne.
Able to put through another extra point.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. But I mean, hey, we play the right way for 60 minutes. Anything's possible. So for the 24 that's in the chat, if you're new to this channel, me and the Gridiron Blitz, we do this, and during commercials or any of the music that the NFL does, we do have to mute that section due to copyright infringement. But I try to be quiet during the game when the play is in play, just so people that want to actually listen, they can listen. You know, and then the dead times, if somebody asks a question or comments, I try to, reply to the chat. So we do this every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. And then on Tuesdays and Fridays, we do a show. But I appreciate all you guys in the chat. You guys are truly amazing. And if you want to subscribe to the Gridiron Blitz, check my link in the description below. I have him as well as the other members of the Sports Movement Network. Abdul, I think that we could. I think we could score enough. It's just depending on can the defense hold it off enough? Because you already know every time KC's going to have the ball, they're going to either score a touchdown or a field goal. The only issue is, can you match that? And if you do match it, can you make that one play at the end of the game to hold them or beat them?
The Redskins' red zone defense, opposing quarterbacks have now completed all 10 of their passes in the red zone this season against the Skins. Touchdown pass moments ago, 14-0 Chicago. Well, the news with Washington that's been lingering is the six-time Pro Bowler Trent Williams.
Dwayne, I'm not with the Detroit Sports Alliance anymore. It is me, the Gridiron Blitz, Lions personnel, and Staples Sports. The four of us are the Sports Movement Network.
For the Skins.
Hey, it's going to be a huge test.
To deal with that. One of the very best offensive lineman in the league.
This is the one game I'm not 100% on.
Keenum in stride to the rookie McLaurin, who's able to keep his balance just short of midfield. 22-yard reception.
I tell you what, McLaurin is a pretty decent wide receiver.
I just love this kid. Thought to be a special teams guy, has come in, made his name as a receiver so far. He and Case Keenum have developed a nice rapport. He's got strong hands, man. When the ball comes to him, he snatches the football. Give Bruce Allen and Doug Williams a good job for finding this kid.
Illegal shift, number 15, offense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
You see the disappointment with Scary Terry. Let's check in with Lisa.
Hey, Tess, I talked to Terry McLaurin on Saturday, and he said he thought that he would be able to come in and contribute, but he didn't see himself leading the team and receiving yards for the first couple of weeks of the season. But he says he really thinks that Ohio State, their style of play, prepared him for this level. He went up against NFL talents like Denzel Ward, Eli Apple, Marshawn Lattimore every day in practice. So he believes that he got here prepared to play.
And 187
Not
yards
yet, Abdul. I'm thinking of maybe about Tuesday or Wednesday, but no later than Friday.
So 6 penalties against Washington already.
Oh my goodness.
And there's a fight for it, and it looks like Akeem Hicks has it. That was Khalil Mack being a disruptor again.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. First down.
Oh my goodness.
You know, part of being a great defense.
All right,
is go after
let's
the
bring in
football. You don't have to
Haskins.
get the quarterback down. Watch the
I'm
right
done with
hand of
watching
Khalil
Case
Mack. Go after
Keenum.
the ball. That's a sack, calls fumble, and this Bears defense, I think they're the best in football. They get to the quarterback with 4, they turn you over, and defensive coordinator Chuck Pagano was saying, we haven't gotten any turnovers yet, but you can tell tonight they're going after the football. Nice chop, dip, rip there by Khalil Mack.
And the Redskins hadn't turned the ball over. And what happens? Pick 6, return. This happens here.
The Redskins hadn't faced this defense yet.
Oh, yeah, let me tell you. It's a whole different level. And there's talent at every level of this defense.
Yeah,
Good guys like
this
Hicks,
coming up Sunday is going to be rough.
And then you got the all-pros in the backfield. And now prime position just served up on a silver platter for the Bears offense. Montgomery trying to shake and find something inside the 10. He goes for 3 yards.
So this is where you have to play complementary football. Everyone in Chicago is talking about this Bears offense. They don't have to be the Kansas City Chiefs. They have to take advantage of short fields when their defense gives it to them. Prime position. This needs to be a touchdown and not a field goal for this offensive unit.
Hey, Blitz.
Trubisky had his first touchdown pass of the season moments ago. Now looking for more. 2nd and 7. Mitch to the end zone. Incomplete as the coverage came from Josh Norman, and the flag comes with it.
Ball spotted at the 1-yard
As he
line.
was
Watch.
Stride for stride with Allen Robinson.
Pass
and there was some
interference.
contact.
Pass interference, number 24, defense. First down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, there was a hold there in the beginning. Then there was pass interference with him on his back. You could have called him for two fouls there.
I agree.
Yep.
It has been a rough start to the year for Josh Norman, the veteran. According to Next Gen Stats, he's allowing a 145 passer rating when he's the nearest defender. Trubisky, easy, wasn't it? Gabriel again.
Oh my goodness. It is now 20-0 with the chance to be 21-zip.
So the fumble recovery by that guy, and then Trubisky goes to Taylor Gabriel for his 2nd of the night.
All right, Abdul, you have a wonderful night, brother. I appreciate you stopping in.
Greg Popovich would be proud. Nice little pick there by Gabriel. 80, number 80, Trey Burton rolls out. An easy pitch and catch there between Trubisky and Gabriel.
You can see how tender and sore Pinheiro is every time he...
21-0. Man. So I think I might actually be right on this. They might be thinking about Dwayne Haskins. I'm kind of intrigued. I want to see Dwayne Haskins play, even though I don't like his college. But that also says a lot about Tyler Decker. But I want to see what he does. You know, you pick him in the first round. Then you went out and got Case Keenum as well. You know. What do you mean? What do you mean, Dwayne? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. At 21-0, you might as well. You know, it might be that just that small little minor adjustment, and you know, maybe. Well, I wouldn't say maybe. Hopefully, you know, the Washington Redskins can actually show up to this game, because as of right now, they had one scoring opportunity, which was a field goal, and they missed it.
And jawing it up becomes the guy on the right with that serious look. It's just danger. Khalil Mack's got 2 sacks, couple forced fumbles. And right there it was Hicks getting it on the 11-yard line that set up Mitch Trubisky's second touchdown pass of the night to Taylor Gabriel. And Chicago is in command 21-0 here. And what a lot of people thought would be a remedy game for this offense. Well, when you got this defense, you get a lot of points too. Here's Steven Sims Jr. on the return. And look at him go.
Ooh, see, he should have cut.
O'Donnell, who's in for kickoffs already. Pinheiro at a force.
He could have been gone.
Team Hicks is wearing that mic tonight.
That was a good return, though.
Bro, I was finna wreck it. Matt came running around the side.
He is so much fun to listen to tonight, isn't he, Bug?
Yeah, let me translate that. I was about to get this sack until Khalil Mack got it.
45-yard return from Steven Sims Jr. And the Skins are hoping for something here as they get it out to midfield. 4 yards by Chris Thompson.
Khalil Mack.
They need to stop these music transitions.
Keenum.
Oh my goodness. Get him out of here.
They wanted turnovers tonight. They were hunting them down.
Get Case Keenum out of here. Point blank, period. Yeah, you got that dumb look face.
Interception. First down.
First team
Chicago.
All-Pro a year ago, breaking on this ball, diving effort by Kyle
First
Fuller.
2 things, if I was what do you call it, GM of the Washington Redskins,
Does it get both of those arms
cut Case Keenum and fire Jay Gruden.
Here's the marker cam. That's a great effort from Fuller.
Turnovers come in bunches. As a former defensive player, I can tell you, and tonight they are. Sacks and turnovers are coming really, really fast for this Bears defense.
Let's go, Haskins.
So just over 5 minutes to play here in this first half. A 3-touchdown margin. This defense is swarming every which way. Now Trubisky on first down as he will look to extend. Kerrigan chasing him as he just scoots out of bounds.
Oh, absolutely, Ted. Absolutely.
All the pressure that's coming up front against Case Keenum. I mean, look at just tonight alone.
You see, that's why I put Dwayne Haskins
7 times
instead of Case Keenum.
Just there, another one. Pick 6, return for a touchdown. That was Clinton Dix that opened up the game with that.
You know, some of that's the offensive line not playing well, and some of that's coaching. Why do you allow Khalil Mack to go one-on-one with any tackle on your team is beyond me. So they have to do a better job of game planning to stop Khalil Mack. Take away the other team's best player.
2nd and 10. We'll set up the screen here to Cohen. And good pursuit that time from John Bostic.
Hey, I appreciate that subscription.
Now, people have been talking about Dwayne Haskins, the rookie from Ohio State, and if things go south this year,
truly means a lot to me.
At what point do they turn to him, try to get him some time? Jay Gruden talked to us openly this week. He says, listen, this is going to be a process with Haskins. So he's really learning how to prepare like a pro at this point, learning good study habits, and everybody in the organization feels that sitting right now is the best decision.
Yeah, I think it is. He didn't play a lot of football, only started 1 year at Ohio State. He needs to learn more.
3rd down and 8 for Trubisky. Shallow cross, and again, it's Gabriel. He has been the target of choice, and it's a first down for the Bears. 13-yard reception from Taylor Gabriel.
Let's watch Gabriel here. You're going to see these guys push up. Gabriel is going to come across. The middle linebacker in here is supposed to be there to help on a crosser. There he is. And Gabriel runs right by number 53, John Bostic.
Yeah, we played both of these teams
Bunch
this
formation,
season.
2 receivers come off, and now you have one of the fastest guys in the NFL screaming across the middle at your middle linebacker, John Bostic. That is a mismatch. Nice play design there by Matt Nagy.
Yeah, we play Washington later in the year.
So crossing midfield, and Trubisky is going to hook up with his tight end over the middle that time.
And obviously we get the Chicago Bears twice on the year.
270 pounds. See number 84 in there, big Cordero Patterson. Played a little quarterback earlier tonight. Now it's an I formation with J.P. Holtz in front of him as he lines up as the tailback. And Trubisky has hit on his last 6. And here is Patterson. Had a shuffle and change direction before he's taken down by Cole Holcomb. Cole Holcomb's in a unique situation tonight, lining up playing inside linebacker, the rookie out of North Carolina. He was Mitch Trubisky's roommate in college.
It's gotta be
got
fun.
roommates opposite each other tonight.
It's got to be fun trying to hit your old roommate, especially with some of the memories they had, I'm sure, back in college.
Holcomb was just a 195-pound walk-on when he showed up at campus in Chapel Hill. Well, the Bears defense.
All right, with a commercial, I got to mute it for copywritten reasons, and then as soon as the game gets back on, I'll unmute it. So if you guys are new to this channel, on commercials and on like the music transitions that the NFL loves to do in their broadcasts, I do have to mute that. But when it's game time, I will play it. And I will be quiet during the actual play. Oh, what's going on, Willie Kennedy? I appreciate you stopping in, brother. So how did you do fishing on Sunday? You know, Willie, if since you're done kind of with the Detroit Lions, you can what do you call it? Turn the channel into a fishing channel. Yeah, I'm on the eggshells as well, Dwayne. That's a tough team. Kansas City is on fire. Oh, you didn't catch nothing? Yeah. Yeah, Brian, this is why I do what I do, though. To give the people that, want to at least listen to the game can listen to the game.
Bears quarterback in the first half tonight, 17 of 19, 123 yards and 2 touchdowns. The remedy game is feeling good for him. They saw it coming and he's been delivered on.
Empty formation, running back comes back, linebacker comes with him. He kind of has an idea. It's man coverage.
3rd down and 2 as he gets it quickly on the slant to Robinson, who's inside the 30.
Really nice route there by Robinson. He abused number 32, rookie Jimmy Moreland. An even better throw.
Oh, congratulations, Willie Kennedy.
Throw. Trubisky, the Robinson there. Watch him abuse him. Just stick him outside.
Prayers out to you and your wife.
I mean, I understand Jimmy Moreland is a rookie. If you're going to play bump man to man, you got to get your hands on the guy. He didn't do it that time.
This would be a nice confidence builder for Trubisky inside a 2-minute warning. Since the start of last year, inside a 2-minute warning, he's only
absolutely, Ted.
Couple interceptions thrown. Let's see what he can finish up with here. Looking to get the swing bubble to Anthony Miller. Goes incomplete. Leaves a minute 16. Couple timeouts remain for the Bears.
Well, this is important. Maybe not for tonight because they seem to be handling the Redskins very well. But later in the season, these are live reps in a 2-minute drill. It's 1:16 left. You got 2 timeouts. The entire field is open. Let's see how aggressively Matt Nagy calls this game. A lot of dummy counts. Set hut. I want to see if the defense will declare. So now I can make my second check.
Second down. Able to extend the play and threw it a little too far to the outside for Miller. Flag is down back at the 37-yard line. Miller was covered by Norman there.
Holding, number
Not
65.
yet.
Offense, 10-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Want to remind you, coming up will be the Jets.
Yeah, Haskins not playing yet, but it's looking like he might. We did hear the "We Want Haskins" chant going around in Washington. Absolutely, Chris. Hashtag HTTR.
Time that they've ever played on Monday Night Football, and it's been all Bears.
2nd and 20. Just try to get some of it back. You don't need all 20 of it back on this down. Just get half of it.
Bunch formation to the near side. Montgomery in the backfield. Trubisky looks his way. And here is the rookie. Shakes the first man.
Wow.
Tries to catch a block, and then the rest get to him. There's Monte Nicholson. They finally wrapped him up.
They gotta definitely wrap him up.
Under a minute here in this first half. Well, there was a timeout used by Washington.
Absolutely, Chris.
Speaking of the history.
And to all the 26 people in the chat, I appreciate you guys. I do have to... Oh, 31. I appreciate you guys. I do have to mute these music... like the music transitions and things like that. And also on commercials for copyright-written reasons. But as soon as the game comes on, I'll unmute the audio. And I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Definitely check the description for the Gridiron Blitz. He does this as well. And, subscribe to him, and I really appreciate that.
Loves this organization dearly.
3rd and long here. Try to get you enough yardage for your field goal here if you're Mitch Trubisky.
3rd and 17. Able to avoid the pressure and then launches it to the end zone. Gabriel out of bounds.
Oh, that was close.
Close.
Yeah,
Just out.
absolutely, Chris.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Watch when he has the ball. Left foot down, right foot.
They may take a look at this.
Yeah, but watch him.
The ruling on the field.
Left foot, right foot.
Is an incomplete pass.
No,
The previous play
I think
is
he got
under
it.
review.
John Perry, where would your eyes be going
And
here?
we got a left foot, toe, and a heel, and then we got right toe. It's coming down.
I mean, athletically, that was just superb by Gabriel as he's backtracking here and turns his body.
The key's going to be, when does he gain control of the ball? His left foot is in there. The right foot is in there. Those feet are in.
A little bit of separation with the left hand against the ball there.
A little bit of separation with the ball, but remember, the ball can move slightly in when it's still in control of the player.
Does he have firm control there, John Perry?
I like it as a catch.
Do you really?
I do. I like 2 feet down. Great athletic play. Great catch by a Chicago Bear.
Oh, incredible athletic play. So even with that left hand coming up, you claim firm control at that moment already.
I like that he's still controlling the football.
Yeah, the ball was right on his hip.
Well, if that is a catch, this is an amazing first half out of Taylor Gabriel, who already has 2 touchdown catches. Not of that variety, of the short stuff near the goal line, but this was something.
That's going to be the key, though, because we've established that the left foot and the right foot were down. Did he maintain control of the ball while he was putting the left foot and then the right foot? Either way, how about the body control? My goodness.
This is exactly what New York is looking at right now. Al Riveron, guys on Park Avenue, that's the view that they want. That's the view they're getting as you see Walt Anderson, a 24-year veteran referee who heads up this crew. Remember, Hicks has the mic on. Here's what he was saying.
Bro, he had that boy by a step and a half. You know, because Turbo steps little.
Turbo steps a little.
Part defensive tackle, part working comedian here. Let's see which way this goes.
Long look here, Joe.
After reviewing the play, the receiver has 2 feet inbounds with control. It's a touchdown.
And what a touchdown it was.
Please put
John
43
Perry,
seconds on the game
well
clock.
done.
43
You got a
on the
notch
game
in the
clock.
belt. Welcome to Monday Night Football.
You know, just a really tough play for the official, for replay.
Yeah, the ball was on his hip.
Does come off of the football, but I think with the right hand, he's still controlling it. I like the ruling.
It's a good point. Good call, JP.
A 36-yard touchdown. An amazing
Time to bring
body
out
control
Haskins.
and athleticism from Taylor Gabriel.
What about the throw also? Good throw by Mitch.
And what did we say about the confidence boost for Mitchell Trubisky? The remedy game against this defense that has been struggling, that has been giving up over 30 points per game. Yeah, we said to Trubisky,
Absolutely, Gridiron Blitz. And if you're new to this channel, definitely subscribe to that man right there, the Gridiron Blitz. Me and him, we do this every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday.
First half, and he's playing well. Matt Nagy's put
I
him in
don't
good
try to
position.
say
The ball's
anything
coming out
during the
quick.
actual
The guys are
play,
making plays, and
just
Chicago's
because
clicking
if
on all
people,
cylinders.
can't
More
watch the game or
concerning
something
for me,
like
though, is
that,
watching the
I let them
Redskins.
listen in.
I mean, if you look at this score,
But during these little intermissions, I'll try to keep up with the chat and things like that. During the
no, they're not, and we know what's being said about
music
Coach Gruden
transitions
and
and
the
the
a franchise that for years and years
commercials, I have to
spends money.
mute the audio just for copywritten reasons, but I truly appreciate it.
Year number 6. And the reality is starting to sink in with.
So if you enjoy what we're doing, please subscribe and definitely hit that like button and get this video out.
And here's Sims Jr. again on the return. Remember, had a 45-yarder earlier. And the Bears with 21 points off of 3
27-yard line.
Redskins turnovers. Meanwhile, the drives for Washington.
Interception, fumble,
pick six,
missed field goal, punt, interception.
Khalil Mack being disruptive, setting up a short field, and the Bears cashing in off of it.
Well, here's the thing I look at. Jay Gruden is an offensive coach, and anytime your offense is struggling moving the football, the defense is playing lifeless, you're 0-2, it's Monday Night Football, the entire country's watching, it's 28-0. Pretty sure Daniel Snyder's not happy about the way the football team
absolutely
looks and the way they're playing right now.
Snyder, the owner, who took over this franchise in 1999 at just 34 years old. As McLaurin, he is a bright spot for their future. The rookie wide receiver goes for 7 yards there.
And there are going to be calls not only for Jay Gruden's job, but Case Keenum to slide to the side and bring in Dwayne Haskins.
Absolutely.
If you're going to be 0-3, you're not going to be winning. Very similar to the way the New York Giants did with Eli Manning and Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones was amazing yesterday.
Oh, he played well in Tampa.
He was amazing. 2nd and 3. And stretching out to the outside is McLaurin there, making that diving effort. And Skins will be at New York, and they will see Daniel Jones next week. Won't see Saquon Barkley, though.
Yeah.
Got the news. Schefter's been updating it.
Oh.
He will be out for
Mario got a level up.
Ankle injury. 2 timeouts remain here for the Skins with 27 seconds. Flags are down as Keenum is going to connect with Richardson. Will most likely be walking this one back.
Illegal hands to the face, number 52, defense.
Khalil Mack.
Result of the play is a completed pass. First down.
Now it goes the other way. Wasn't the holding. Instead, it's against Mack. And that'll leave 18 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and Washington has 2 timeouts, 18 seconds remaining. I'd love to see him take a shot to the end zone. You know, when you watch Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers play the Bears a lot, 4 or 5 times a game, they're throwing the football deep. You got to get the ball deep against this defense because it's hard to go down the field 10, 12 plays in a row.
Oh, absolutely. Rest in peace, Lawrence Taylor.
Complete to the outside to Quinn, who's thrown down by Buster Screen.
Got an injured Bear.
It's Leonard Floyd, who is slow to get up.
Injury inside of 2 minutes. This will be the second charge timeout for Chicago.
You know, Floyd he's played well.
Absolutely,
so
Gridiron.
You know, the focus is a lot on Mack.
This is the time where, you know, you can throw in Dwayne Haskins and see.
The emergence of Leonard Floyd, you know, long, slender body. He's starting to learn how to play with that frame.
You know, it's an interesting point you bring up because there are some great role play. Listen, this defense is star-studded. You got all pros all over the place. But guys like Eddie Goldman on the inside, number 91, Leonard Floyd. You have some complementary pieces of what makes this that elite defense. There is big Eddie Goldman, who goes about his job, doing the grunt work on the inside at 320 pounds.
Well, and when you talk about what makes a championship defense, we have to be able to stop the run. We have to turn the football over. Okay, they've done that tonight. And we have to rush the quarterback with 4 guys, and they do a very good job. All those are things that make this defense great. Goldman and Hicks inside help that run defense.
2nd and 5, 11 seconds remain here in this first half. 2 timeouts for Washington. Going to have the offside here, and Keenum is going to be taken down. As Mack was crashing down on that pocket.
You had a free play, and you still take a sack.
Offside. Defense number 52. It's a 5-yard penalty. and is enough for a first down.
Yeah, veteran move there by Case Keenum. Hard count. It's one of the things I haven't liked tonight about this Bears defense. They got 3 offsides penalties. You know, I understand they're great. They know they're great. But those penalties against the better teams in the National Football League are going to cost them. No defensive coordinator Chuck Pagano is not going to like that.
Well, Dustin Hopkins is going to go out there, just try to break through here. Remember, he missed from 43 earlier. Veteran kicker, his 6th season out of Florida State. Try to break through on the board here, just to have anything before half. He's made 27 straight field goal attempts inside of 40 yards. This from 35. And at least they get something. But what they got a big dose of in that second quarter was the Bears defense with turnovers, and Taylor Gabriel with 3 touchdown receptions. 28-3, the Genesis halftime show starts right now.
All right, you guys, so this is halftime. Stay tuned. I am going to go for a quick break, and I'm going to, refill my water. And I will see you guys back after the half.
you thought there were a lot of questions about.
All right. We are back
this week. Imagine coming out of this week. There were a lot of questions about that guy as well, Mitch Trubisky. He answered some of them in that first half. And what a first half it was for Taylor Gabriel, who had 5 receptions and 3 of them touchdowns, including a spectacular effort for 36 yards to get both feet in.
You know, I think the biggest question for the second half, the score is 28-3. I want to see how the Washington Redskins play. Do they fight for Jay Gruden? At 0-2, down 28-3 on Monday Night Football, if this team does not play in the second half, there could be a change imminent at the head coaching position here in D.C.
It's about time they changed head coaches.
Steven Sims Jr. He's had a couple of good returns tonight as he works his way out past the 30. Lisa, what are you gathering?
Hey, Tess, well, I asked Jay Gruden coming out of the locker room what they can do to get anything going. And he said, so far, we really haven't done anything well tonight. But he said this first drive is going to be very important. We can't panic and throw the ball every down. We got to muster up a scoring drive and just go from there, one play at a time, one drive at a time. But like Boog said, it's going to be this first drive very important to see the fight that's in this Washington team.
We had 90 total yards in that first half. Case Keenum was picked off twice. Of course, early on was the pick 6. Had to reach out to find that handoff to Peterson as he's brought down by Leonard Floyd.
You know, I just marvel at Adrian Peterson at this point in his career, still running the football. And I asked him, like, how do you prepare for this season? He says, I run 300 meters around the track,
right,
and I walked 100, and I do it again 5 and 6 times. The longevity that's allowed him to continue playing, running those 300s.
34 years old,
yeah.
13 seasons in the league. You know, Darius Geis suffered a knee injury week 1, and now he's on the IR. Peterson was a healthy inactive. That didn't sit well with him. Here's Trey Quinn as he goes for a first down. Trey Quinn, who was Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick in the 2018. Threw a no-hitter there, and he has just continued to work and work and work. Paul Richardson, as he goes ahead for a first down. I told you Quinn was a great athlete growing up.
So here's a little story on Trey Quinn. He goes to LSU, #1 receiver in Louisiana. He's playing there. LSU's playing Alabama. They throw it to Trey Quinn a couple times. He drops it. Les Miles doesn't put him back
Mario
in the game.
leveled
Transfers.
up.
And he's held on to that the rest of his career. The motivation of not playing at LSU, transferring, and those drops, that's the thing that motivates him now.
Came out of SMU when he was taken in that 7th round. As Peterson works his way to the 39, goes ahead for 3 yards there. So remember, Peterson replaced Geis last season as well and rushed for over 1,000 yards at age 33. And made him the oldest player to have a 1,000-yard season going back to John Riggins in 1984.
Oh, Riggo. You know, and Geis is a guy that they want to carry the load. First, second, and third down, but the injury bug has bitten him a little bit.
Well, yeah, I got the ACL a year ago. Now, knee injury week 1 against Philly. 2nd 7, play action. Keenum took a hit.
Oh, my goodness.
Again, and it's Clinton Dix again. Had a pick 6 earlier, and now on the return with blockers in front trying to keep his balance.
Oh, my goodness.
Big
Get that bum out of here.
Dix.
And you're fired.
We talk about eyes on the ball. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix in center field. He's back there. He's just watching Case Keenum. Case Keenum look to the right.
Dwayne, that's
Watch
hilarious.
On the football. Eyes on the ball. If you're a defensive coordinator out there on any level, and you want to
autocorrect does get you.
Defense is not what you play. You play zone, eyes on the ball. You get good pass rush, and you get several guys breaking on the ball. In Case Keenum throwing a couple of picks tonight. Just maybe we'll see Dwayne Haskins here in a little bit.
2 interceptions, the pick 6, just returned that 61 yards. That's 98 yards of returns. Here's Patterson on the short pitch as he's taken down by Sweat. 91 yards of returns tonight for Clinton Dix. Case Keenum's thrown for 112. He almost has as many return yards off these interceptions as Keenum has passing yards. And there is Chuck Pagano, who said, hey, listen, the turnovers, that's the key tonight. That's what we want. They have delivered.
Well, they come in bunches, Tess. We talked about it. And if you're this Bears team, if this defense can play this way, then the offense doesn't have to do a lot.
Points
and
off
giving
of
the
turnovers.
Short fields. Let's see can Mitch cash in.
Has 4 turnovers.
Cohen was met in the backfield and driven back by Landon Collins, the 3-time Pro Bowler who came over in free agency from the Giants. That's what Collins does best from that position. He leads all NFL defensive backs in tackles going back to 2015.
Yeah, number 18, Taylor Gabriel, was supposed to come and crack on the safety. That's a mismatch. Taylor Gabriel against Landon Collins, he's going to make that play every time. All right, here's a situation for Mitch. They're showing man-to-man across the board. They're showing blitz. Can Mitch see it?
Hey, Gridiron Blitz, we got to get Dwayne Haskins in there and fire Jay Gruden.
As he goes to Trey Burton. And Collins again. It'll be 4th down.
Because this mess is crazy.
We told you about the situation with Eddie Pinheiro, who was last week's hero in Denver. The longest game-winning field goal as time expired in Bears history with that 53-yarder. But remember, over the weekend, he suffered an injury.
Hey, shout out to the 36. I appreciate you guys.
In his kick leg. So he will now come on for the 44-yard
I am 4 away
attempt,
from
but he was
370.
in pain with every single field goal attempt in warm-ups, as he had all eyes on him to see how much he could do tonight.
Ooh.
And he just misses that. He's trying to fight through that injury tonight out there kicking for the Bears.
So I do have to pause it for these music and commercials due to copyright reasons. But man, they gotta put Dwayne Haskins in, and then before even Jay Gruden goes into the locker room, they gotta fire him. Ted, I don't think so. I think they got their kicker. I think Chicago does have their kicker, but their kicker is injured. But I mean, I'm still not sold on Chicago yet. I think Chicago could still be beaten. You know, the Washington Redskins are just that bad. Yeah, absolutely. All the kickers have had shaky moments.
So after the missed field goal, Keenum comes back to work with Sims. I'll tell you, this young rookie who was a record holder at Kansas, signed as an undrafted free agent, he has quick feet. Steven Sims Jr. had a couple rushing attempts, few rushing attempts last week against Dallas. Jay Gruden with a 1-8 record on Monday Night Football. Trailing by 25. Trevathan was coming in hard on Case Keenum.
Yeah, just watch number 59 here, Danny Trevathan. He's going to come just downhill. Tackle goes inside. He takes that block. Just a key blitz there by number 59. These linebackers are so fast.
Aren't they?
Yeah, Roquan Smith, 58. Danny Trevathan, 59.
Listen, you get so caught up in talking about Khalil Mack, and then the guys on the inside can just flat out run. 2nd and 10 as Thompson tries to weave his way ahead, and he does so well. And that goes for 11 yards.
Well, that's what you have to do. You got to manufacture offense. They pulled the left guard, the right guard, excuse me, number 75, Brandon Scherf. Chris Thompson, 3rd down back, coming downhill. Where's the tempo, though? It's 28-3. Are you giving in, saying the game's over? I want to see Washington in tempo. Don't give up now. No huddle. You got to score a lot of points to get back in this game.
So go with Thompson again, and this time he is ridden down by Trevathan as well as Robertson Harris.
So, you know, everyone at home is probably wondering, how do you attack this defense? This Bears defense is really good. How do you attack them? You got to be methodical and then take your shots. Okay.
So who's built to do that in the NFC?
The Cowboys, because they can run the football.
And that offensive line, too.
Now you have to bring one of the safeties down, and then you can take shots deep. But you got to run the football.
Second and 7 now. Keenum gets it out quickly. He does so to his slot receiver, Quinn. Eddie Jackson with the tackle there.
And what I mean by that, running the football forces one of those safeties to come out of the middle field. They've had a lot of success tonight with those safeties just reading the quarterback's eyes, picking the football. You want to have to bring one of them down to play the run, and now you get some one-on-one matchups, because I like the matchup of good receivers against number 20, Prince Amukamara. I think you can get him deep.
So you say you got to get the run game going so that things open up. Peterson has 9 carries for 31 yards. Thompson has 18 yards on the ground. Now a 3rd down and 2 as Thompson shifts over to the left. Keenum gets it out quickly and in stride, able to find Paul Richardson inside the 20 for a Washington 1st down. That goes for 15 yards.
Case reads it, single high safety, zips it in. A little behind him, but nice catch there by Richardson. You know, he was thought to be more of a speed guy, get deep. Nice to see him run a slant route there.
Quick out and a big blast from Fuller. As Richardson has the catch again, and then Fuller was quick to close on it. Fuller had an interception in that 1st half.
I like Fuller coming down. An all-pro corner. Doesn't just cover.
Yeah, absolutely,
likes to come up and
Dwayne.
tackle too, be physical. Those are all traits of a good defense. Corners that like to tackle. Prince Amukamara and Fuller.
They're all traits of guys with the last name Fuller, too.
Exactly.
All 4 of the brothers who played their college ball at Virginia Tech. 2nd and 6 to the end zone. And looking for the rookie and finding him. Terry McLaurin. 15-yard touchdown pass from Case Keenum.
3 games, 3 touchdowns.
Terry McLaurin against number 24, Buster Screen. He gets inside leverage. Case Keenum sees it and throws it. Just watch how strong his hands are. Buster Screen has outside leverage. He throws it inside. A contested catch. Look at that, a rookie. Look, he's got an arm on him. Look at the contest. That's a rookie who they thought was just a gunner on punt. He was just a speed guy. when they drafted him. Now he's coming in here and showing he can play the receiver position as the Redskins look like they're going for two.
Yeah, this game does look like a scrimmage.
Keep that offense on the field.
You get two here, makes it 28-11. Now it becomes a 17-point game.
So here's the 2-point attempt from Keenum. A-gap pressure, they pick it up, and he throws it short of Chris Thompson. So it'll remain 28-9. But Terry McLaurin.
Man. See, and I'll tell you this, though. Jay Gruden being so hard-headed, not putting in Dwayne Haskins is probably going to cost him his job. But when Chicago smells blood in the water, you know, it's easy pickings. But yeah, if you guys like what I'm doing, subscribe, and subscribe also to the Gridiron Blitz. He also does this. His link is in my description below. We really truly appreciate it. We tried to do this so like people that, you know, are away from the TV or something like that, you know, when life happens, you know, you can still listen to the game and things like that. And for me personally, I try to be quiet during the actual play so people that do want to listen to the game can listen to the actual game. And during like the dead times, I'll, you know, message or I'll listen into the chat and comment and things like that. But I hope you guys are all having a great day watching this crazy game. It's been all Chicago and nothing more.
Beats. What a wild weekend it was in football, both college and pro. Here's Patterson taken out from deep. Not bashful, is he, on the return? Just beyond the 20. USAA and the NFL. It was a 195-pound walk-on when he showed up and eventually became Mitch Trubisky's roommate. Now he's opposite Trubisky playing on Monday Night Football. 2 yards there.
Oh, anytime, Ted.
He's been
we
playing
appreciate
well
you coming
also.
in.
You know, one of the few bright
What's
spots
going on,
for the
Yeet?
Redskins defense.
This is like when the JV team plays varsity,
you know,
no
Mr. Trubisky's had
cap.
a pretty good night. I think
Yeah,
it's important
absolutely.
for him to come out, lead a long drive.
I appreciate
and
that,
finish
Yeet.
this night off having a good performance.
Second and 8, able to stay alive with the pressure right in his face, and then on the run as he prefers it, but incomplete.
They should have got that sack.
Anthony Miller, 173 yards, 3 touchdowns out of Trubisky tonight.
Oh, man, I appreciate your service, brother. Yeah, I got family that's in the Marines. Shout out to all the Marines out there.
That night, and then, you know, the game against Denver, where finally at the end he comes up with the 25-yard completion, but tonight he breaks loose. And on third down, he's 8 of 9 and 6 first down conversions as he sets up the screen. Can he get one here with Cohen, who makes one cut and will have that and more as he's picked up and slammed down by Landon Collins.
They picked him up, slammed him down, and gained more yards. I can't make this stuff up.
So 25 yards on third and 8 as Trubisky gets it to Cohen.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 20, defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Landon Collins.
What they're doing. Little screen pass, get Cohen out in space, 65 white hair, Daniels out front. A little guy, one of your better players in space, making guys miss. That's a good play design. Safe pass, and look at Cohen. Landon Collins, open field with Cohen. That's a mismatch.
And Trubisky able to get it complete as he had Montez Sweat right in his face. And he goes 11 yards to Taylor Gabriel, who has had a huge night. I'll tell you the other thing about Trubisky, Boog, is that he's really seeing the whole field, especially on third down. We gave you that note of what he was doing on third down statistically. Now 5 different receivers on third down. He's working the offense. What do you say about be the point guard? Don't be the hero. Be the point guard.
Just distribute the ball. Get the ball to your playmakers.
Cohen able to bounce it to the left, but was tracked down by John Bostic. And you think about Cohen, talk about being versatile at 5'6".
Absolutely, Dwayne. We do definitely salute our armed forces.
Our receiver position or in the slot in 32, David Montgomery is the tailback. Gives him more versatility with the downhill run game. You still have one of your better playmakers in space.
Second and 10. Trubisky gets it complete, and here's Robinson looking to pick up something extra. So a good-looking drive now for Chicago.
Redskins are in 2-deep zone. Middle linebacker settles down, and Robinson finds the void in the zone. If it's man, you keep running as a receiver. If it's zone, you settle down.
Absolutely.
Both quarterback and receiver on the same page. Nice throw and catch. Good drive so far by Trubisky. Let's finish it off here.
Yeah, remember the Redskins came down, had the 8-play drive, had the touchdown to McLaurin. And now the Bears here working on play number 7 of a 67-yard drive. That's well balanced. And they go jet motion, Gabriel, to add to his total tonight. Ball came out at the end. They're saying down by contact as you hear the whistle as Landon Collins keeps returning it and waves to Trubisky.
Charles Leno out
down
front.
by contact.
Gabriel. Yeah, he's down.
Yeah, he's down.
No doubt. You see that knee go down. Here's marker cam right on top of the action. And now some pushing and shoving between the two teams. There's Montez Sweat, Josh Norman being pulled back.
Ruling on the field, the runner was down by contact.
Yeah, I am streaming Thursday night, and then I'll be streaming the Lions game, doing the post-game show, and also Sunday Night Football. Then we're right back here Monday night. But stay tuned in for tomorrow on my channel. We're going to do a NFL show. And then on Friday is the Detroit Lions show.
So Terrell Gabriel has them in position here.
Oh, absolutely. Would love to have you call in. Hopefully by Sunday I can hit that 400. I'm 4 away from 370. I could taste it. But man, it wouldn't be even this high if it wasn't for everybody here. I am still shocked that we haven't seen a sighting of Dwayne Haskins. Oh, I appreciate that, Ted. Yeah, it's a grind, I'll tell you that much. But, you know, here in Detroit, we always say, if it ain't rough, it ain't right. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, shoot, anything would be better than watching Case Keenum
against Washington, and now the Bears looking for more. Trubisky intercepted near the goal line.
Wow.
Norman. And now Norman gets up, retreats, and then brings it out.
Welcome to the game, Josh Norman.
You know, Josh Norman, much maligned corner this year, man-to-man coverage. But typical Josh Norman, he's reading the quarterback's eyes, even in man-to-man coverage. Look at, he sees Mitch looking at him, and he sees the underthrow. Mitch is trying to throw a fade here. If you're going to throw that fade, you got to throw it to the corner where Robinson is, not where Norman is there.
Yeah, you can't go shallow.
Yeah, not on a fade. Yeah, nope. That's just a bad throw by Trubisky.
And that's the second time in the red zone this year that he's thrown an interception. Mitch Trubisky also had one on that opening night against Green Bay. That one a little more critical. Josh Norman had that rough game last week against the Cowboys. Devin Smith absolutely blew past him for a 51-yard touchdown. But not great communication in the back end last week for some of those big plays given up. So now from his own end zone is Keenum, flanked by Adrian Peterson. Gets it out quickly. Smart thing to do as he goes that time to Jeremy Sprinkle. And Clinton Dix at the end of that defensively, 8 yards there.
The Redskins just trying to move it off the goal line a little bit. Try to give some room. Case Keenum's been under a lot of pressure tonight. The pass protection hasn't been great. Quick throws. Get the ball out of his hands quick. Get it to your playmakers.
So Trubisky quick to the tablet with Chase Daniel. Learning moment.
Yeah.
2nd and 2. And Thompson with blockers in front. Look at this. As Chris Thompson with a big chunk play for the Redskins.
They've had a lot of success tonight with those little screen passes out in the flat, getting the playmaker, whether it's Chris Thompson or Trey Quinn. Keenum catches it, offensive line releases. Nice block by number 76, Morgan Moses, and now you have your do-it-all third down back, Chris Thompson, in space.
33 yards there from Thompson. You got Sheriff out there looking for work. He's trying to find a safety just to blast downfield. So 33 yards for the Skins after the interception by Josh Norman. Peterson, tried to cut back as he was trying to find that lane that Jeremy Sprinkle was the lead blocker on.
Yeet, that would be hilarious.
Well, he brought up
the
Trent Williams
Falcons
earlier, Boog, and the situation with their Pro Bowl left tackle holding out. You had a chance to talk to him.
Yeah, I spoke with him, and because I wanted to find out what was going on. No one has heard from him. Trent Williams' issue is really a trust issue. He had a medical situation that he brought to the Redskins' attention. He felt like the Redskins did not pay the proper attention.
Vernon Davis is able to get inside the 40 with a 15-yard reception.
He felt like that his medical attention didn't get enough attention from the Redskins, and they needed to do more. So he had to go out on his own, spend his own money, and there's a trust issue. And as a guy who's a former player, I still communicate with a lot of my trainers. I'm close to them. When I need medical advice, I'll call them. And so Trent Williams right now doesn't trust the Redskins medical staff. He felt like they didn't do enough with his medical issue. And now there's a stalemate. He's not here. He's one of the better left tackles in football, and they miss him, especially on a night like tonight when Khalil Mack.
Number 99, defense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
when Khalil Mack is having a night, they could use maybe the best left tackle in football. The trade deadline is October 29th. There have been comments by the Skins. Say, listen, he's here to play for us. They say they will not trade him. What's the end game here? Where's this all headed with Trent Williams?
You know, some people may speculate about a contract. I don't think money is going to be able to solve this. He doesn't have any guaranteed money left. It's a really lack of trust between Trent and the organization right now. And I think that's the biggest issue. Having talked to him and enjoyed the conversation, he misses football. But they don't have this guy. This is what they're missing. A 7-time Pro Bowl left tackle. He can wall down one side. From a pass blocking standpoint, he can do that.
Yeah, Trent Williams is a beast.
The game of football's sake, to have one of the better players back in the organization, I hope they can work it out. But the one word I would go with if I'm a Redskins fan is trust. Trent Williams does not trust the Redskins medical staff right now.
That was incomplete on 2nd and 1.
And another almost interception.
Davis. And that's a tricky situation. You read some of the details there.
Danny Trevathan almost picked it off.
To have him here. And his players say, got to go about our business. Right now you see Donald Penn, who's been filling that spot.
And that's an important relationship because, as I said, we're talking about your health. You have to trust the medical staff to tell you, hey, with a sprained ankle, what do I do? If I got a broken bone, do I have surgery?
And this is far more than a sprained ankle.
Exactly.
This is a scary thing with the growth. Play clock counting down.
Delay a game.
This is the first charge timeout. Washington,
oh, wow.
Timeout.
And those are things that do not ingratiate Jay Gruden with the fans. I mean, you got a veteran quarterback. You're the play caller. And the play is just not coming in on time. It's the third game in the regular season. And, you know, look at this score. It's 28-9. Some of the boos are in here when that timeout was called. Jay Gruden, I think he's on borrowed time here in Washington. A performance like this tonight on Monday Night Football, the offense has largely been lifeless, penalties, and it's not all his fault. But when you're a 6-year head coach, you got one playoff appearance and no playoff wins, playing for an historic organization like the Redskins, the owner, Daniel Snyder, he wants better.
Well, the last time they started 0-3, that was 2013. That's when Mike Shanahan was let go. 3rd and 1.
Just give it to Peterson.
They don't. Instead, it's Keenum getting it quickly out to Sims Jr., who turns the corner, gives a stiff arm, and Buster Screen's helmet comes off at the end of that. 11 yards there from Steven Sims Jr.
I appreciate that subscription.
Sims looking at nickel back buster screen, a little stiff arm there. Screen may want to tighten that helmet up a little bit there.
Yeah. Chin strap was buttoned up, but that thing was coming off. End of the third quarter here.
I appreciate that, Darian. So I appreciate that. So tomorrow it will be on my channel for the NFL weekly show that we do. And then on Friday, be sure to subscribe to the Gridiron Blitz. He's also live streaming this game. And we'll be on his channel for the Detroit Lions weekly show. And then on Sunday, this Sunday will be on my channel for the Lions post-game show. But Darian, what team do you root for? Bear down. Okay, so on Sundays we're rivals. I am a Detroit Lions fan, but hey, as long as you respect me, I respect you. It doesn't matter if you a Bears fan, a Packers fan, a Vikings fan. As long as there's a level of respect, then I'll definitely keep it respectful. Hey, y'all looking phenomenal today. Y'all got me actually thinking like, wait. Oh yeah, absolutely. Actually, it's kind of funny. I converted a Lions fan a Packers fan into a Lions fan. But you already know tomorrow we're going to be talking about this game. So be sure to tune in tomorrow for the, to catch up what I'm going to be talking about this.
See if the Redskins can stay on the go here. Keenum backs up and then able to find Vernon Davis, who thought he was going to go up and over Amukamara. And Amukamara said, you know what, I'll just back up. Instead of being a human hurdle, I'll just back up.
Oh, the ageless wonder, Vernon Davis. He catches it, a lot of room. He says, you know what, I'm going to hurdle. Prince.
Remember, earlier this year, he actually did do that in a spectacular touchdown that he had.
Against the Eagles.
That's right. He had a 48-yard touchdown. He was overcome with emotion.
Hey, I just want to say shout out to Vernon Davis.
Linwood Smith the day before that season opener against the Eagles. First and goal, and it's incomplete as he was trying to get it to the outside of Jeremy Sprinkle. The coverage came from Eddie Jackson.
Oh, I just wonder when these receivers are going to stop trying to hurdle. All it's going to take is for one tight end, back, or receiver to get hit the wrong way. And I promise you they'll never hurdle again. They just won't.
But that getting hit the wrong way is a euphemism for something, I think.
And the reason why I shouted out Vernon Davis, because that was a, come on, man.
Here's Thompson. He's going to probe the interior of that defensive line and was wrapped up eventually by Roquan Smith, but Floyd and Williams the first to get to him. So it'll be 3rd and goal. There is Roquan.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Smith. Most underrated.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, I think the Bears are going to be in some form of man-to-man. I do not think you run the ball here unless you plan on going for it on 4th down. So we'll tell. If they run the ball here, expect the Redskins to go for it on 4th if they don't get it. Bears should be in some type of man-to-man coverage. Crossing routes.
What's going on, Jose? I have no idea.
Thompson met and taken down, and Mack was right on top of him. Lisa.
Hey, Tess, just looking across at Adrian Peterson on Washington sidelines, he is not happy that he is not in the game right now.
And Peterson watching Chris Thompson get this work here. See the night for Peterson. So it was a tough struggle against this Bears front.
Well, I understand Peterson's not happy, but they've had success with the third down back Thompson in. And again, you're going to get man-to-man coverage, some type of pick or rub. Oh, there he is, got him, touchdown.
Here it is, Paul Richardson on 4th and goal.
Pick the rub routes, forces the defense to communicate. Mack, no one blocks him, but either way, that's easy pickings there.
97-yard drive, and when you look at the analytics chart, when you trail by 13 after a touchdown, you should.
Oh, shout out to
for 2.
Graciela. She's
that is
my
what
daughter.
Is happening here with Jay Gruden. A 97-yard drive.
Yeah, Ted.
Remember,
Johnson backfield is going to be nice.
Keenum did a good job of managing things. And let's see now if they can close the gap. Sprint right, looking for an option. Pressure came late, threw it high that time for McLaurin, and it's incomplete. So it'll remain a 13-point margin. They had a little.
So, Darren, I got a quick question for you. Do you follow Chicago Bears 24/7? He's an amazing YouTuber, and obviously he talks everything Chicago Bears. Yeah, it's Chicago Bears 24/7. There's a what do you call it? A slash in between 24 and 7. Yeah, I'm definitely I'm even subscribed to him as well. Yeah, they still need more touchdowns. Man, why does that sound so good?
Receiving touchdowns in a single quarter, and this is the 782nd game in Monday Night Football history. Cordero Patterson on the return as he was trying to find something to the left at the 20-yard line. Our Invisalign total replay.
I mean, it's just been a night for the.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Darren Douglas, man. He's good people. He might be a division rival, but man, he's respectful. I appreciate that.
Super Bowl aspirations are back on track.
Hesitation, then Montgomery goes ahead. It was all smiles for a while, at least, Lisa, for Taylor Gabriel. What do you have?
Yeah, Tess, but that's where the good news ends. Bad news for Chicago. Taylor Gabriel will not return to this game. We just got word that he is out with a concussion.
Oh, man.
So his night ends at 75 yards and 3 touchdowns. Also carried once for 7 yards, but an incredible second
quarter. Oh, man, Darren, you as well, man.
And put the Bears out in front.
And, man, prayers up to Tyler Gabriel, man. He's out with a concussion.
Second and 7. And Montgomery searching and probing on that right side. Gets a little extra with the leg drive.
What's going on, Yeet? Welcome back.
Ago, we saw this. Akeem Hicks walking off the field.
Is that a boot?
You know, he's playing with a brace on that right knee. And you got to think maybe he tweaked it or something's going on. This game seems to be in hand. He's played a pretty good night tonight.
Oh, absolutely. 3 touchdowns and 75 yards.
Coaches tell him, hey, Mitch, get in this play.
He's going to probably be one of the hottest fantasy pickups this week.
He's been the target of choice in spots like this. Has 3 third-down receptions, 3rd and 4 here. As that time he was looking for Cohen. Well, Hicks walks off, but boy, he provided some fun moments earlier, didn't he, with the mic.
I was the only one that clapped on my side, too. Don't worry. It just happened. Boom! I gotta tell you, that's one of my top 5 favorite things to do.
Had the fumble recovery earlier off the strip sack from Khalil Mack. Now the Skins getting the ball back here with just under 11 and a half to play. Trey Quinn on the return as he's tracked down by Kwiatkowski. So trailing by 13, the Skins with the ball when we return.
So with 4 minutes and 11 seconds left, or 11 minutes and 31 seconds left, let's see if I can hit 370. Oh, absolutely. And that's the one thing I love about sports. It's supposed to bring people together, even if we're rivals. And because it makes the game that much more better. Actually, one of my best friends, before I had a fallout, he was a diehard Chicago Bears fan. I know another one who's who I went to high school with. One of my best friends, even still to this day, is a diehard Cheesehead fan. We talk trash back and forth. We keep it respectful. But, it's a lot of fun.
Coordinator Chuck Pagano. Got to like what his unit is doing tonight. You know, we discussed at the top, how do you play a good defense? You play with...
No. Can't play that. That would get copywritten. Hey, that's coming up.
And that man there tonight has to be
That's coming up week 5.
Former Colts head coach. You're away from
week
the game.
6. I'm sorry.
DC in Chicago. Here is Peterson on the reception. You know the thing I marvel at when you look at this
week 6
defense,
in Green Bay.
The start of last year, they're the only defense in the NFL with more interceptions than passing touchdowns allowed. They got 31 now since the start of last year. They got 3 tonight. A couple of touchdown passes they gave up tonight. But just think about that. To have more interceptions than passing touchdowns allowed.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And they still got to play tonight. The Redskins, it was 28-3. They scored 2 touchdowns, and now this defense has to get their mojo back.
Second and 13,
I try to keep quiet for the play.
And a good one. As it's going to be Paul Richardson.
You know, this is what I do.
Short of that line to make.
And I have to, what do you call it? I have to pause it during the, the music and the
attack them deep, as Aaron Rodgers does a lot,
and the commercials for copywritten reasons.
You can attack them behind the linebackers in that zone coverage because Trevathan and Smith like to be so aggressive coming toward the line.
3rd down and 1.
Well, you can leave, Caputo.
The slant was just beyond the outreached arm.
But this is what I do.
It's okay. I think you have to go for it here. Keenum's got to make a better pass. It's 4th and 1 now. 4th and maybe less than 1. I think the entire playbook is open. You can run it. Peterson's not in the game, so I doubt they're going to run the football. Look for some type of quick pass, maybe another pick or rub in the flat.
Thompson, the running back, flanking Keenum.
I appreciate that, Yeet.
And 1. As they go with an empty look here. 4th and 1, just over 10 minutes to play. They only bring 4. He pumps and then throws and gets it complete for a 1st down. McLaurin, 7 yards there, fresh set of downs. Boy, the rookie is reliable, isn't he?
Yeah, they had trips to the left. They motioned Thompson out and left McLaurin one-on-one on the backside with Fuller, sticks him outside. And he had to wait on the throw. He was there waiting like, come on, Case, throw it to me. And all of a sudden, the Washington Redskins have life here at FedEx Field.
Keenum, plenty of time, rare against the Bears front. And then had to burn it to the inside of Thompson. McLaurin. Draft. Steelers did it with Mason Rudolph and James Washington from Oklahoma State. That was the year before. Haskins sits, looking to wait his turn and develop eventually. And here is Scary Terry doing his thing. And here he is again with another 1st down for Washington. What do we have here? 12 more yards.
Yeah, the Bears defense looks to be a little confused. A lot of talking going on, a lot of finger pointing. McLaurin, nice little stop right there. Keenum puts it on him. Now, this Bears defense, they were a little confused on the last play. A lot of guys pointing to the sideline. Redskins have a little something going here, seeking to keep the foot on the pedal and keep this Bears defense on their heels.
Second half comeback from the Skins. Keenum again complete, finding that pocket as McLaurin, 14 more yards for the rookie.
Yeah, it's zone coverage. He's coming off. Again, zone coverage, you find the hole, you turn around. If it's man coverage, you keep going. So polished for a rookie. Sees it zone, sets down. Keenum puts it on him. And the Redskins have life here.
Thompson, as he goes ahead inside the 20. It's like they're going downhill every which way all of a sudden. What a start to a career. First player in NFL history with at least 5 catches and a touchdown catch in their first 3 games. 2nd and 2. Thompson again. This time cannot spin free as he was wrapped up by Trevathan. See big Eric Flowers a little slow to get up. Former first-round pick, starting tackle.
Yeah, prevent defense is not a good, what do you call it?
A bust, but he's recast himself as a
has not been friendly in
physical
2019.
And he said he's the happiest that he has been in his NFL career, but he's going to walk off with the training staff, and Tony Bergstrom will trot on out there and play left guard. Remember,
absolutely,
Sheriff went down
Maxwell
with an ankle, came back in, so Bergstrom filled in on the other side, and they're going to call him into duty again. Now remember, Akeem Hicks walked off the field, and he is doubtful to return with a knee injury. So the Bears absent one of their best players up front.
3rd and 1. Adrian Peterson's in the game. I'd either hammer it or play action here. The Bears are definitely thinking run.
And here he is, and he is tripped up, and we'll see where they mark it here. Maybe just about a half foot short. So it'll be another 4th down for Jay Gruden and the Skins, trying to mount this comeback here. They trailed 28-0 in the 2nd quarter.
If I'm Case, I'm calling this play quick. Get them back on the offense. Get them back on the line of scrimmage. The Bears look to be a little winded on defense.
And Keenum.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It was Trevathan who met him in midair and knocked it out on 4th down. As Eddie Jackson went and retrieved it.
Keenum is thinking this is down by the goal line. If you're at the goal line and you reach it over, as soon as the ball crosses the goal line, it's a touchdown. It's not that way in the field of play for a 1st down. So he has to hold on to that football.
Fumble recovery by Jackson.
Man. That was crazy. He tried to go over the top to try to get the 1st down, turned around and fumbled it yet again. But the lack of putting Dwayne Haskins in, real talk, is going to get Jay Gruden fired. Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy. Like, after all these mistakes that Case Keenum has done today, he is still playing. Oh yeah, he definitely needs another year. But man, it's crazy because he's not even like in a game like this where you keep turning the ball over. You have to try to find some sort of spark, even if it's just for the 1 week, just to get out. Case Keenum, take the seat. Get back at practice. Kind of like what the Lions did with Jamal Agnew. We benched our starting punt returner and kick returner. The very next week, he came out and ran 100 yards for a touchdown. That is hilarious. Case Keenum is worth the new 2 for $5 deal at McDonald's.
With a sack, forced fumble, 8 tackles, He's had a couple quarterback hits, but no play bigger than what he just did on 4th and 1 when Case Keenum tried to go up with the ball, and Trevathan met him and slapped
Absolutely,
it away
Maxwell.
to knock it out. There's recover. And now Montgomery tries to get to work as he spins free and then gets to the outside. What a good-looking rookie they have here with a lot of upside in David Montgomery.
Yeah, number 59 right here, Danny Trevathan. Athletic play there. And Case Keenum, John Perry, is thinking, I'm down by the goal line, and if this were the end zone, this would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, you break the plane down at that goal line, he's got to score. But here in the field of play, great defensive play. Ball's knocked out immediately. No progress. Chicago football.
And the Redskins in the red zone, they have left points on the field. They have that missed field goal.
Absolutely,
turnover.
Ted.
There have been opportunities as they roared with a comeback here, and then the Bears defense makes that happen. 2nd and 2, and now Montgomery will get to work here.
Hey, real talk. I dogged the Chicago Bears when they traded away
that they had last
Jordan
year.
Howard, but
Jordan
man,
Howard,
they got a nice running back
can they
over there.
turn Montgomery into that guy that they need to grind some time out. They need to get some physical yards because Tariq Cohen,
yeah,
he's not that kind of back. He's 5'6", $175.
John Gruden ain't doing that much better.
When the weather turns cold, you get into the postseason, they're going to need Montgomery.
Yeah, you talk to people who watch him practice. This guy is running violently all the time.
Yes.
He runs with a bit of anger. And now out of the I formation, a Le'Veon Bell kind of hesitation, and then utilizing that speed to the outside. 25-yard run for David Montgomery.
Yeah, just watch him go in there, and at that point he doesn't see anything, and the vision to get outside, and now the speed. He's not a burner, but he has enough speed, enough acceleration. A little Le'Veon Bell-esque. Now bounce it outside. If they get him going, coupled with Trubisky getting the ball out of his hands, not making mistakes, this Bears offense could find its way.
Trubisky
absolutely.
Throwing short on the fade down at the goal line, but had that spectacular second quarter with the 3 touchdowns. And now this is what you do with a lead in the 4th quarter. You feed
that was
guy
us.
Who can churn up clock, gain yardage, and bring it in for a nice landing.
Well, this is what the good teams around the National Football League do. The Cowboys turn around and give it to Zeke. You know, Kansas City, whether it's Darrell Williams or Shady McCoy, you got to have a back that you can give the football to. As we look at Matt Nagy, he says, I want to be aggressive, I want to be me, and right now being him is running the football, allowing his offensive line to come off. 4-minute offense late in the 4th quarter. It's been a good night for the Bears as they try to finish it off.
Yeah, 4 straight runs here have taken 3 minutes off the clock.
Yeah.
And now Mike Davis checks in. He was signed this past offseason. But a couple years with the Niners, a couple years in Seattle. Second and 7 as Davis will get his turn. When you think about the Redskins defense so far this year, they open up against Philadelphia and Deshaun Jackson.
That is crazy.
In the first half tonight.
I think all in all, it's been a good night. You know, Trubisky's played pretty well, 24 of 30. Had that one bad throw the pick, which I'm sure Coach Nagy will coach him up on. But the ball has come out of his hands. We've seen a lot of no huddle. We've seen the Sean McVay, Jared Goff action where he gets to the line and Nagy tells him to play and he changes the play. So they're trying to help him as much as they can.
3rd down and 5 as he motions to
Maxwell, you got the comment of the day, man.
Trubisky. And this will move the chains as he goes to Javon Wims. This NFC North is something now, isn't it? When you think about Chicago's offense finding themselves a little bit, knowing what they are defensively. You're sitting there with a Detroit team that's much improved, had a great win yesterday against Philadelphia. Green Bay's unbeaten. By the way, that's a Monday Night Football game coming up. Detroit against Green Bay up in Lambeau. And the way Dalvin Cook is playing with Minnesota and what they offer up with the talent defensively, top to bottom, this NFC North, watch out.
It's amazing right now. Green Bay's undefeated and they're winning with defense.
What you mean,
That's
Dwayne?
actually scary.
Well, they address problems, right? They're getting a rush off the edge with the free agent acquisitions. And Montgomery, constant leg drive.
And that's no disrespect to Aaron Rodgers, but the offense just isn't clicking like we're used to seeing when A-Rod and Coach LaFleur get going. When they do, that offense is going to roll. Minnesota, Kirk Cousins has got to continue to progress. That defense is playing well.
Packers going to be hosting the Eagles on Thursday night.
Absolutely.
That's a very intriguing game with the Eagles at 1-2.
And here in Washington, I think we're left to ponder the future of Jay Gruden.
Well, what do you say, Bo?
Hey, he needs to get out of my state.
You know, Tess,
AB got his Michigan card taken away from him.
Late, but overall, it's been a lackluster night. 0-2, about to go to 0-3.
Let's go. Come on. Sunday.
Montgomery. As a 2-minute warning will be coming down. Redskins did try to rally. They had things going, and then that fourth down.
Yeah, that is hilarious. Hopefully within the next 2 minutes I could gain 3 more subscribers and end the night at 370. But definitely come check me back out on Thursday night, as I'll be doing the Thursday night football game. And tomorrow I'll be doing a live show for the NFL as well. So if you guys got any questions or comments or, you know, whatever, we might have the phone lines open so you can call in. Hey, wait. What? They're doing a new series? Hey, I'm going to have to check that out. Hey, that's all right, Dwayne. What's that, week 15, week 16? We'll be rooting for our Lions to beat the Redskins. Yeah, I think you go into college, you got to pay. Where playing in the NFL, you get paid. Yeah, when you go to college, you gotta pay for the tuition and all that. Where if you are playing in the NFL, you get paid.
For the Skins, 5 turnovers tonight, 3 interceptions thrown, coughed up a couple of fumbles. And the Bears have been bringing this thing in for an easy landing, as Montgomery has been getting steady work, the rookie running back. 5 turnover game for Case Keenum, the first time that has happened in his career as a pro. One time it happened back in college when he was slinging the ball all over the place for Houston. That was 2009 against Air Force, but not the night he was looking for. Take a short break. Be right.
Didn't you guys just come back from a break? They just trying to kill some time. Yeah, that is so true, Maxwell. Because Nike don't want nothing to do with them. The NFL now probably got him on some sort of list to where, you know, they're not going to get him signed until whatever allegations are taken care of. But you know what I could see, though? I could see Jay Gruden getting fired. And here comes good old John Gruden and hires him. You know what, real talk, though? I think Antonio Brown would probably go to, what do you call it? The XFL.
What the?
Hey, you already know. I'm putting my one in.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint, rated M for mature.
And what's going on, Dylan Houston?
Pre-order now for Xbox One.
Are you a Redskins fan or a Bears fan?
It's 8 p.m. on a Saturday. We gotta go. The guys.
Oh, man. Why didn't anybody tell me I had the commercial on? Whoops. Well, I'm about to have 1.5 million ads in there now. Because under 1,000, YouTube will automatically put it like 1.5 million ads in there. Are you a Miami fan? That's what's up.
See what the final score is.
But yeah, Tool's gonna be
Bears are gonna send out
awesome over there if you guys do get them.
Attempt. That's been interesting all night watching special teams coach Chris Tabor and their specialist coach Jamie Cole worry about Pinheiro with that pinched nerve and the tender kicking leg, but they've been sending him out there time and again. See what he offers up here. And he puts it right down the middle. You see that limp on the follow through. So that pushes it to a 16-point margin.
Now that I know you can pinch a nerve in the weight room, I'm not going back.
I don't think he's squatting what you would squat there.
Hey, tank for Tool.
Well, you look across the landscape of the.
It's a real movement. Absolutely, Dylan. I'm a Lions fan, so I know some of the pain.
College, and I think for young Dwayne Haskins, his time will come, especially if they make a change at the head coaching position. I think his time will come. I don't know when that's going to happen, whether it's if or when. Based on this performance tonight, it could be soon. But his time will come to play quarterback for the Redskins, and the experience factor will come in. He's going to get a lot of on-the-job training.
Yeah, that experience. You saw Daniel Jones with 36 college starts. Minshew with 21. That used to be the old Bill Parcells formula. Bill Parcells said, give me a guy who started, I think it was about 30 games was the formula.
No, they don't make me pay for the games.
Through the years and say that you could then predict NFL
what do you call it? What they do is
when it comes to Minshew.
Any of the ads,
those guys have played a lot of football.
They want their money for playing
even though
it.
It's a learning experience on a professional football level.
So they'll put 1.5 million
Dwayne Haskins,
like
man, he had an amazing
ads
season.
in your
Only
video.
14 starts. And I think when
and
he
it
takes
gets
the field,
really
the
annoying.
Redskins are gonna have to bring him
So like when I go to re-listen to this stream,
he can make every
I'm gonna have to dodge all these, you know, ads.
To the Bullis School nearby, private school that Dan Snyder's.
That's
son.
another reason why I paused during
Also
the music and what do you call it?
The owner of the
and
Skins.
the commercials.
Pass interference, number 23, defense. First down at the spot of the foul.
Kyle Fuller for pass
Fuller
interference.
gets tagged. First team All-Pro a year ago for Fuller. Had 7 interceptions, tied for the NFL lead. Had a pickoff earlier tonight. 3 interceptions thrown by Case Keenum. That is how the night started with Clinton Dix.
Hey, Dylan got a master plan, and it's called Tank for Tua.
He also had a 61-yard return tonight.
Just like the Detroit Lions, we tanked for Matthew Stafford.
Keenum being tracked by Robertson Harris and juggled and then caught by Paul Richardson.
That is a heck of a catch.
Case Keenum running for his life back there. Bears defense just rushing for.
I appreciate that, Dylan. Yeah, so does the Dolphins, man. You know, we all seen 0-16 and 15 and things like that.
Keenum will check underneath, and Thompson will try to work his way out to the 49-yard line. 11 yards there. Reminder, SVP is coming up next. Look, that means you have some extra work to do.
Yeah, a little bit of extra work to do. You know, the one thing, this Bears defense has played great, but they have 8 penalties against this defense. One of the negatives tonight from them.
Keenum able to extend it and then float it towards the sideline that time as Amukamara was coming in defensively on Terry McLaurin. McLaurin has had himself a good night. Rookie from Ohio State. Just 24 years old. Not long ago, he was sitting there at Cathedral High in Indianapolis, and he's turning into a young star.
But hopefully, Dylan, I see you more often, man. I know tomorrow we're going to do an NFL show here on my channel, and we're going to be talking about, you know, anything that happens in the NFL. So if you want to talk about the Dolphins, you know, you can call in and, you know, we'll talk about it.
As he hits the accelerator and catches a seam against that Bears defense. 25 yards there, finally taken down by screen.
Yeah, Redskins don't have any timeouts. Clock's running. Despite it.
I appreciate that, Dylan. Trying to hit 370 tonight.
18 seconds left. You're obviously not going to win this game. You're just trying to work on things right now. These are live practice reps. Even though it's in the game, these are live reps for Keenum. And if you're Chuck Pagano, you're saying, hey, I don't want them in the end zone tonight. I don't want them scoring
What's
any
going
more
on,
points.
Nickel Fate?
He's been playing a little soft. Wouldn't be surprised if he came after him a little bit here.
Remember, Bears were up 28-zip, and then Hopkins had the field goal before the half. The McLaurin had the touchdown in the third quarter. Richardson had the touchdown. They failed on a couple of two-pointers, and they were driving again until it was 4th and short, and Keenum fumbled when Trevathan punched it out.
False start, number 85, offense, 5-yard penalty, still second down. Clock will stop. The clock will stop. There is no 10-second runoff.
Bears have an interesting stretch coming up, including the Vikings next. Oakland's going to be the game over in London. Saints, Chargers, Eagles.
It's a very interesting schedule, especially the one against the Vikings. Zimmer's got a very prideful defense. I think they'll play up to the level of this Bears defense. That's going to be a slugfest.
Keenum taken down one last time. Nick Williams does the damage. So here are the Skins as the final seconds count down. And they will be 0-3. And you go back the last 4 decades.
Washington drops 0-3.
76 teams.
Bears moved to 2-1. I appreciate you guys all for rocking with me. We've seen about 40-45 in the chat. Hopefully I could get 2 more subscribers, but stay tuned. Tomorrow we definitely got a live NFL show. It'll be here on my channel with the Gridiron Blitz. His link is in my description below as well, so definitely subscribe to him, and you know, I will definitely appreciate that. And then you know, so stay tuned for that. And then on Thursday, I'll be live streaming the Thursday night game. And then get ready for, you know, some Lions football. we play the Chiefs. I'll be streaming that game. Then going over to the I'll be actually doing so Friday is the Lions show, weekly show. And then after the game, the post-game show for the Lions is on my channel. And then I'll be streaming Sunday Night Football as well. And then right back here on Monday Night Football. So I appreciate all you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Because this is what I love to do. I love, helping everybody that, can't be around their TV or, that might not have the channel, be able to, come kick it with us and, talk some football and listen to the game. So with that being said, I hope you guys all have a blessed night, and hopefully I'll see you guys all here tomorrow. It'll probably be around 8:30, 9 o'clock tomorrow on my channel. So with that being said, definitely check the Gridiron Blitz. His link is in my description below, and you guys have a wonderful night.